Hey there, coin enthusiasts, and welcome back to the Z Coins world where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're going to talk about the 2009 No Mint Mark Lincoln Penny, one of the most sought after coins for collectors. If you happen to have one of these rare pennies, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So what makes the 2009 penny so special? It's not just any ordinary Lincoln penny. 2009 marked the bicentennial anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln Cent itself. To commemorate this, the U.S. Mint released a special edition penny that featured 4 unique reverse designs, each highlighting a different phase of Lincoln's life. These were minted in large numbers, but there's a twist that makes a select few pennies worth millions. But here's where things get interesting. Among these pennies, there are some rare no mint mark varieties. These coins were made at the Philadelphia Mint, but for unknown reasons, some coins didn't get the mint mark. These no mint mark pennies can be extremely valuable, especially in perfect condition. Now, if you're wondering how to spot one of these valuable pennies, here's what you need to know. First, check the obverse side of the coin, where you'll see Lincoln's portrait. There should be no mint mark under the date. If you see a small p or d, that means it was minted in Philadelphia or Denver, respectively, and won't be part of this rare batch. Only those without any mint mark have the potential to be incredibly valuable. But it's not just about the missing mint mark. The value also depends on the coin's condition. Coins graded as MS65 or higher, meaning they are in nearly perfect mint state, are the ones that can fetch those jaw-dropping prices at auctions. You might be asking, how could a penny be worth $2 million? Well, one 2009 no mint mark penny recently made headlines when it was valued at an incredible $2 million. Why? Because it was a one-of-a-kind discovery, a flawless penny in perfect condition, and that kind of rarity makes collectors willing to pay top dollar. This specific penny had everything: the no mint mark, pristine condition, and historical significance. And when rare coins like this come onto the market, it drives collectors into bidding frenzies. That's how the price can skyrocket so high. Now that you know the potential value of your 2009 no mint mark penny, it's important to take steps to protect it. If you think you have one of these valuable coins, don't just toss it in a drawer. Make sure to store it in a coin holder or a protective case to avoid scratches or damage. Even minor damage can significantly reduce the value. And if you're serious about selling it, you'll want to get it professionally graded. Services like PCGS or NGC can give your coin an official grade, which will help you get the best price when selling. Once graded, you can list it on auction sites like Heritage Auctions, or even take it to a coin show where collectors are always on the lookout for rare finds. So, could the next 2009 no mint mark penny you find be worth $2 million? It's entirely possible. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone checking their pocket change, keep an eye out for these rare pennies. They're proof that even the smallest coin can hold big value. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos about coins worth big money. And as always, keep searching, because treasure could be hiding right in your own pocket. If you think you've found a rare penny, have you ever wondered if there could be a fortune hiding in your pocket change? Imagine coming across a coin worth $1.4 million. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of rare 1964 no mint mark coins and why they're so incredibly valuable. Let's talk about the 1964 no mint mark coins. Whether it's pennies, dimes, or quarters, these coins are among the most fascinating treasures for collectors. But first, what exactly is a no mint mark coin, and why does it matter? A mint mark is a small letter on the coin that indicates where it was made. Coins minted in Philadelphia, however, often have no mint mark. That's why these coins from 1964 without a mint mark were made in Philadelphia. But wait! Why would one of these coins fetch an astonishing $1.4 million? The key lies in their rarity and historical significance. You see, 1964 was a special year for U.S. coinage. The country was phasing out silver in coins like the dime and quarter, which had been 90% silver up until then. This change made the 1964 coins one of the last batches to contain significant amounts of silver, instantly boosting their value. But there's more to it than just silver content. It's not just any 1964 no-mint mark coin that could be worth millions. Condition is everything. Coins that have been kept in perfect condition, often called uncirculated or graded at the highest level, are where the big money comes in. A pristine 1964 coin can skyrocket in value, especially if it's graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. When coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, perfect coin, it's the highest grades that attract big collectors. A 1964 no-mint mark coin that's graded as mint state 67 or higher could easily be worth hundreds of thousands, or even over $1 million at auction. So, if you think you have a 1964 no-mint mark coin, get it checked. Professional grading is crucial to determining its true value. But how do you spot one of these rare coins in your collection or pocket change? First, look carefully at any 1964 coin in your possession. If there's no mint mark under the date, congratulations, you have a Philadelphia minted coin. Next, check the condition. The less wear and tear, the more valuable it could be. If it looks shiny and has sharp details, you might want to consider sending it for grading. To submit your coin for grading, you'll need to send it to one of the top coin grading services, like PCGS or NGC. They'll carefully examine it, assign a grade, and give you a certificate proving its authenticity. This is an important step if you want to sell your coin for top dollar. Once graded, a high-quality 1964 no-mint mark coin could be worth a life-changing amount of money. Imagine the thrill of seeing your coin sold at an auction for over $1 million. Now, let's talk a little bit about why 1964 is such a special year in coin collecting history. This was right at the end of the silver era. The U.S. Mint was shifting away from using silver in dimes and quarters, making the 1964 coins the last of their kind. Collectors prize these coins because they represent a turning point in U.S. currency. But the real value comes from scarcity and condition. Only a handful of these coins are in mint condition, which makes them extremely rare. And in the world of coin collecting, rarity equals value. That's why a 1964 no-mint mark coin in perfect condition can fetch up to $1.4 million at auction. So, do you have a rare 1964 no-mint mark coin hiding in your collection? Be sure to check those coins carefully. You might be holding on to something worth far more than just face value. Thanks for watching, coin enthusiasts. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin news and updates. Drop a comment below if you think you might have one of these rare coins. Who knows, your next find could be worth millions. Have you ever wondered if that penny in your pocket could be worth a life-changing amount of money? Well, you're in for a surprise. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 2016 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. That's right, a simple penny that could be worth an astonishing $1.6 million. Imagine flipping a penny and realizing you just hit the jackpot. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about the 2016 no-mint mark penny, why it's so valuable, and most importantly, how you can spot one. Let's jump right in. First, let's talk about the 2016 Lincoln penny itself. In 2016, the U.S. Mint produced billions of these pennies as part of their regular minting process. Typically, pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint don't carry a mint mark, while those from Denver and San Francisco do. So, If you see a penny without a mint mark, chances are it was minted in Philadelphia. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all 2016 no mint mark pennies are created equal. Most are just your regular 1-cent coin, but a few rare specimens have something special about them. These unique coins are what make collectors go crazy, with some fetching prices as high as $1.6 million. You might be asking, what could possibly make a penny from 2016 worth more than $1 million? Great question. It's all about errors and rarity. Error coins are produced when something goes wrong during the minting process. These errors can range from a slight misalignment of the design to the wrong metal being used. Some errors are so small that they're hard to detect with the naked eye. But when a major error happens, it can turn a regular penny into a collector's dream. This is exactly what happened with some 2016 pennies. The most sought-after 2016 pennies are those that have error features, especially double dies. A double die error occurs when the coin's design is imprinted twice, slightly off, creating a doubling effect. Look closely at the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. If you spot this doubling, you might just have a treasure on your hands. So how can you tell if your 2016 penny is one of the $1 million coins? Let's go over the key features to look for. Take a good look at the year 2016 and the words "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." Use a magnifying glass if necessary. If you see a slight shadow or doubling effect on the text, this could be a rare double die error. While error coins are valuable, condition plays a huge role in determining the final price. A 2016 penny in mint state, meaning it's free of wear and tear, can skyrocket in value. Even the tiniest scratch can bring the price down, so finding one in pristine condition is essential. Some rare pennies are made of the wrong metal or have other striking issues. These errors can dramatically increase the coin's value. Always check with a professional grader to confirm any unusual features. But why would someone pay over $1 million for a penny? It's simple: rarity, demand, and historical significance. Serious collectors are always on the hunt for the rarest and most unique coins to complete their collections. When only a few error coins exist, they become extremely valuable. In recent years, the coin collecting community has seen several record-breaking sales for rare pennies, and as more people recognize the value of these hidden gems, prices have only continued to rise. If you happen to own one of these rare 2016 pennies, it's like holding a piece of American history in your hands, which is why collectors are willing to pay top dollar. Alright, so let's say you've found a rare 2016 penny with an error. What's next? How do you turn this penny into a $1 million payout? Before selling your coin, you'll need to have it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. This will verify the coin's authenticity, error, and condition. Rare coins like this often fetch the highest prices at auction houses. Keep an eye on big-name auction platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or even online platforms like eBay for serious bidders. Before making any sale, it's wise to consult with a coin expert or appraiser. They can help you navigate the market and get the best price possible for your rare find. So there you have it. That 2016 penny with no mint mark in your pocket could be worth an incredible $1.6 million if it has the right error. Remember, the key is spotting the rare errors, getting your coin graded, and knowing where to sell it. If you love collecting or just want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. Who knows? You could be the next person to discover a $1 million treasure hidden in your change. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Until next time, keep checking your change. You never know what treasures you'll find. We're diving deep into a hidden treasure from 1985, the rare 1985 Lincoln penny that could be worth an astonishing $1.7 million. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the value of your pocket change, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, but the 1985 mint-mark version is where the real story begins. Minted in Denver, this coin carries the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the classic wheat design on the reverse. So why is the 1985 penny worth up to $1.7 million? It all comes down to a few key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. While millions of 1985 pennies were produced, only a small number have been graded as high quality. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are not only rare, but also in excellent condition. The demand for rare coins has skyrocketed in recent years. Collectors want unique pieces to add to their collections, and the 1985 penny has become a hot item. Coins graded at MS67 or higher can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. The finer the condition, the more valuable the coin becomes. Now that you know why the 1985 penny is valuable, let's talk about how to identify one. Here are some tips. The D mint mark indicates it was made in Denver. Make sure it's clearly visible. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches or wear. Coins in pristine condition are the most valuable. Some 1985 pennies have unique errors, like double strikes or misaligned designs. These can significantly increase value. Let's take a look at some real-life sales. A 1985 penny graded at MS67 sold for an astounding $1.7 million at a recent auction. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins with verified high grades and unique features. If you're looking to get into collecting or just want to know more about your coins, here are some tips. Stay informed about the market and prices for specific coins. Connect with other collectors to share knowledge and tips. Websites, forums, and books can be invaluable for understanding coin value and grading. Thanks for joining me today as we explored the fascinating world of the 1985 Lincoln penny and its incredible value. If you think you might have one in your collection, be sure to check it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and valuable insights. We're diving deep into a fascinating topic that could change your financial future: the 1968 Lincoln penny. You might not believe it, but this coin can be worth up to a staggering $1.8 million. Stick around as we explore its history, rarity, and how you can find one. Let's start with some background. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, featuring the iconic design by Victor David Brenner. By 1968, the U.S. Mint was producing coins in both Philadelphia and San Francisco, with the San Francisco Mint marking coins with an S. But what makes the 1968 penny so special? In 1968, over 4.7 billion Lincoln pennies were produced, but only a small fraction were minted in San Francisco. The rarity comes from the fact that most collectors are unaware of the value of these specific coins. The 1968 penny was initially released in uncirculated condition, and a handful of them were struck as proof coins. It's these proof coins that hold the most value, particularly if they are in pristine condition. Now, let's talk about grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The value of your 1968 penny can dramatically increase based on its condition. A well-preserved proof coin can fetch upwards of $1.8 million at auction. So what should you look for? Look for a smooth, shiny surface without any scratches or marks. A deep, rich copper color indicates a higher quality coin. Ensure it has the S. Mint mark on the reverse side. So, how do you identify a valuable 1968 penny? Here's a quick guide. Check the reverse side for the S. Mint mark. Inspect for details and surface quality. Look up recent auction results to gauge current market value. If you have a 1968 penny, take the time to have it appraised by a professional to know its true worth. You may be wondering where to find these coins. Here are a few tips. Always look through your pocket change. You never know what you might find. Attend local coin shows and markets. You might meet dealers who have valuable coins for sale. Websites like eBay often have listings for rare coins. Just make sure to verify the seller's credibility. While hunting for these treasures, avoid these common mistakes. Not all 1968 pennies are valuable. Condition is key. Research prices thoroughly to avoid getting scammed. The market fluctuates. It may be worth waiting to sell for a higher price. In conclusion, the 1968 Lincoln penny is not just another coin. It's a piece of history that could make you a millionaire. Remember to check your coins carefully and always stay informed about the market. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on valuable coins. Comment below if you have a 1968 penny or if you have any questions. We're diving into a hidden treasure in your pocket change, the 1973 Lincoln penny. You won't believe that this little coin could be worth a staggering $1.9 million. Stick around to learn how to identify it, where to find it, and tips on selling it for top dollar. First, let's cover the basics. The 1973 penny was minted in Denver and features the classic Lincoln design. But not all 1973 pennies are created equal. Most are worth just 1 cent, but there's a rare variety that skyrocketed in value. The key to the 1973 penny's value lies in a rare variety known as the double die obverse. This means that during the minting process, the design was accidentally stamped twice, leading to a noticeable doubling effect, especially on Lincoln's words and features. Collectors covet this error, pushing its value into the millions. So how can you tell if your 1973 penny is the valuable one? Here are a few tips. Check for any doubling, especially on Liberty and the date. The details should appear blurred or doubled. Ensure it's a D for Denver. If you find these features, you might be holding a gold mine. But what drives the value of this penny to an incredible $1.9 million? It's not just rarity, it's also the demand among collectors. In 2018, one of these double-die pennies sold at auction for nearly $2 million. The combination of collector interest, historical significance, and the sheer thrill of owning such a rare piece makes this coin a hot commodity. Now that you know what to look for, where can you find these rare coins? Here are a few tips. Buy rolls of pennies from your local bank and check them for the 1973. Keep an eye out for old coin collections. Check eBay or specialized coin auction sites, but ensure you verify authenticity. If you're lucky enough to find this rare coin, you might be wondering how to sell it. Here's how. Take it to a reputable coin dealer for an evaluation. Having the coin graded by a professional can significantly increase its value. Auction houses often attract serious buyers willing to pay top dollar. Make sure to do your research and choose the best-selling option for your coin. To wrap it up, the 1973 Lincoln penny is not just a piece of change. It's a potential fortune waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin in your pocket change. We're diving into the world of the 2017 mint mark coins that could be worth a staggering $1.4 million. If you're a collector or just curious about the valuable coins hiding in your pocket change, this video is for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin content. First, let's clarify what we mean by 2017 mint mark coins. The D indicates that these coins were minted in Denver, Colorado. Among the many coins produced that year, some are particularly rare due to low mintage, errors, or unique features that make them stand out. Whether it's pennies, nickels, or dimes, we'll cover what makes these coins so special. Now, let's take a closer look at the types of 2017 mint mark coins that have fetched astonishing prices. The standard Lincoln penny from this year can be worth anywhere from $1 to over $500, depending on its condition. Look for high-grade examples or special errors. These coins can reach up to $1,000 if they feature rare errors like double dies or specific design variations. While most dimes are fairly common, special editions or errors could push their value into the hundreds, or even thousands, for pristine examples. This quarter has been seen selling for over $1,400 due to its rarity and collector demand. Identifying these valuable coins requires a keen eye. Here's how to spot them. Look for double strikes, off-center coins, or unusual markings. Coins graded as MS65 or higher are much more valuable. This can help you spot fine details and any potential errors. Now that you know what to look for, where can you find these coins? Start with your local bank. You can often buy rolls of coins. These are treasure troves for collectors. You might find rare coins that aren't listed online. Websites like eBay or specialized coin auction sites often have listings for valuable coins. Just be sure to verify the seller's credibility. If you find a valuable 2017 coin, selling it can be exciting. Here are some tips. This will help you understand its true value. They can reach a wide audience of collectors. Make sure you're getting a fair price. Research is key. Thanks for watching. Now that you know all about 2017 mint mark coins and their potential worth, keep your eyes peeled when checking your pocket change. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow coin collectors, and leave a comment below with your favorite coin discovery. We're diving deep into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this little coin could be worth a staggering $1.2 million. Stick around to find out why, how to spot it, and tips on selling it if you find one. Let's start with a brief overview of the coin. The 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny was produced in Philadelphia, where coins were minted without a mint mark during the year. Unlike other years, this penny stands out due to its rarity, especially in high grades. So what makes the 1968 mint mark penny so valuable? It all comes down to its rarity. While millions were minted, only a small number are in pristine condition. The coin's value skyrockets when graded as uncirculated or MS65 and above. Some collectors are willing to pay up to $1.2 million for the perfect specimen. Here's how you can identify this valuable coin. Check for the year 1968. Look for the absence of a mint mark on the obverse. If it's missing, you might have a winner. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for sharp details, minimal wear, and a shiny finish. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for any flaws or unique characteristics. To understand why this coin is so sought after, let's take a trip back to 1968. It was a tumultuous time in America, marked by significant social change. The penny itself has become a symbol of that era, reflecting the economic challenges and transitions in currency production. Now, let's talk about the market. Demand for rare coins has surged in recent years. Collectors are always on the lookout for high-value items to complete their collections. The 1968 mint mark penny has become a hot item at auctions, with prices reaching the $1.2 million mark. If you happen to find one, here's how to sell it. Take it to a professional grading service. A higher grade means more money. Look at recent auction prices to gauge the current market value. Consider reputable auction houses or platforms like eBay to reach a larger audience. Remember, authenticity is key, so keep your coin's provenance documented. In summary, the 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a potential treasure worth $1.2 million. If you're a coin collector or just someone who enjoys searching through pocket change, keep your eyes peeled for this rare gem. Did you enjoy today's video? Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin hunting tips, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin. We're diving into a coin. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Imagine finding a penny in your pocket change that could be worth up to $1 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, today we are diving deep into the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has taken the world by storm due to its extraordinary value and unique features. Could one of these rare pennies be hiding in your change? Let's find out! Before we jump into the details, let's go back to 1982. This year was significant in U.S. coin history. The U.S. Mint made an important change that impacts the value of this specific penny. So, what exactly makes the 1982 Lincoln penny so special? They switched from producing pennies made primarily of copper to using a much cheaper zinc core with a thin copper coating. This change was meant to reduce costs, but it resulted in 7 different varieties of the Lincoln penny being produced that year, making 1982 a confusing yet exciting year for coin collectors. But here's where things get interesting. Among these 1982 varieties, the one collectors are buzzing about is the 1982 no-mint mark penny. These pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and Philadelphia didn't add a mint mark to their pennies at the time. This can make them easily overlooked, but trust me, if you find the right one, it could be worth a fortune. Why could this penny be worth up to $1 million? Well, it all comes down to rarity and error coins. There are extremely rare versions of the 1982 penny that were mistakenly struck on solid copper planchets instead of zinc. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors, and only a handful have been found. So how can you identify a potentially valuable 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in your collection? Let's go through the steps. First, make sure the penny has the date 1982 without a mint mark under the date. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while the zinc-coated pennies weigh only 2.5 grams. Use a digital scale to measure the weight of your 1982 pennies. As with any collectible coin, mint state condition adds to the value. But even well-circulated 1982 pennies could be worth something if they're error coins. If you suspect you have a valuable 1982 penny, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A graded coin can increase in value based on its condition and rarity. Collectors have already paid massive amounts for some 1982 pennies. In fact, one 1982 no-mint mark penny struck on a copper planchet sold for over $18,000. And the value only goes up from there. Experts believe a high-grade, pristine example could fetch $1 million or more at auction. But why do collectors go crazy over the 1982 penny? It's the perfect combination of historical significance, varietal, and the possibility of finding an extremely rare and valuable error. That makes it one of the most exciting coins for anyone to search for, whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert. Now that you know what to look for, it's time to check your pocket change, piggy banks, and old coin jars. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest videos about rare coins worth big money. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, hit that like button and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny. Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a 2020 Lincoln penny, and realizing that it's worth over $1.1 million. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, today we're diving deep into the world of modern pennies, and specifically why some 2020 Lincoln pennies could be worth an absolute fortune. In this video, we'll explore why the 2020 penny has caught the attention of collectors, and what unique features could make yours one of the rarest pennies out there. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and whether you might be sitting on a jackpot. First, let's start with a quick history lesson. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for over 100 years, but even in modern times, certain rare coins become incredibly valuable. One such coin is the 2020 Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, which, under certain conditions, could be worth an astonishing $1.1 million. So what makes this penny so special? In general, most pennies minted in 2020 are only worth their face value of 1 cent. However, collectors are always on the lookout for errors, low mintages, and unique variations that can turn a regular coin into a rare collectible. Let's break down the key features that could make your 2020 Lincoln penny worth more than just pocket change. First and foremost, collectors are searching for coins with error strikes. Errors like an off-center strike, die breaks, or even a double die error can increase a coin's value significantly. Some error coins have been known to sell for hundreds of thousands or even millions at auction. But the biggest prize? If you come across this is where the details on the front of the coin appear doubled, you might just be looking at a penny worth $1.1 million. Even with these errors, condition matters a lot. A 2020 penny found in circulation could still be valuable, but one that has remained in pristine, mint state condition could easily fetch a higher price. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, and if your 2020 penny is graded at MS65 or higher, that's when you're entering the high-value territory. Keep in mind that the combination of an error and a high grade is what makes a penny soar to that $1.1 million mark. So how can you tell if your 2020 penny has an error? You don't need to be an expert to start. Here's what you should do. If you have a magnifying glass or a coin loop, that's even better. Look for obvious errors like an off-center strike or signs of doubling, especially around Lincoln's profile or the lettering. Step 3. If you spot anything unusual, consider getting your coin professionally graded. Sending it to a reputable grading service, such as PCGS or *MGC, will give you a clearer idea of its value. Now, let's talk about the coin market. Rare Lincoln pennies, particularly error coins, are in high demand by collectors and investors alike. Just take a look at some recent auction results. In 2020 alone, several error pennies, including modern coins, sold for six-figure sums at auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers. It just goes to show that even coins minted in recent years can fetch a fortune if they have the right features. If you think you've found a rare 2020 penny, the next step is protecting it. You'll want to avoid touching the coin with your fingers to prevent oils from damaging it. Instead, store it in a protective case or flip. When it comes to selling your coin, you have a few options. You can take it to a local coin dealer, sell it online via platforms like eBay, or, for particularly rare finds, consign it to a major auction house. But be sure to get an appraisal first, so you don't sell it for less than it's worth. Who knew that a penny you could find in your spare change might be worth a life-changing amount of money? So, the next time you come across a 2020 Lincoln penny, take a second look. It might just be your lucky day. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Let me know in the comments if you've found any rare pennies in your collection, and happy hunting! Thanks for watching, and remember, your next penny might be worth more than you ever imagined. We're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins, specifically the 1982 Lincoln penny. Could this unassuming coin be your ticket to becoming a millionaire? Let's start by talking about the history of the 1982 Lincoln penny. In 1982, the U.S. Mint made a major change in the composition of the penny. Before this year, pennies were made of 95% copper, but in 1982, due to the rising cost of copper, the mint began producing pennies using 97.5% zinc with just a thin copper coating. This year marks a transition, so you can actually find two versions of 1982 pennies, some made of copper and others made of zinc. But what makes the 1982 penny so special? Why could one of these pennies be worth over $1 million? The 1982 penny was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark under the date. But here's where it gets interesting. While most of the 1982 pennies are zinc-based, there are a few rare copper ones that were mistakenly struck with the new die mint for zinc coins. The copper version of this penny weighs approximately 3.11 grams, while the zinc version weighs only 2.5 grams. This weight difference is crucial in identifying the rare copper penny from the more common zinc pennies. Now, here's where the story takes a fascinating turn. In 2019, a collector discovered a 1982 copper penny and took it to auction. This rare find shocked the coin world, and it sold for an unbelievable $1.2 million. The reason for this astronomical price? The extreme rarity of the coin and its perfect condition. Since then, collectors everywhere have been hunting for these rare 1982 copper pennies. But why is it so valuable? Only a few are known to exist, and their scarcity, combined with the history of the U.S. Mint's transition from copper to zinc, makes this penny a true gem in the numismatic world. So how can you tell if you have one of these $1 million pennies in your collection? First, check the weight of the coin. If it weighs 3.11 grams, you might just have a copper penny. A good digital scale will help you here. Another method is the sound test. Copper coins tend to produce a distinctive ringing sound when dropped, whereas zinc pennies sound dull. Additionally, try a simple magnet test. Copper isn't magnetic, so your 1982 copper penny should not be attracted to a magnet. If you believe you found a 1982 copper penny, the first thing you should do is handle it with extreme care. Don't clean the coin or handle it roughly, as its condition can significantly impact its value. Next, get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will verify its authenticity and give it a grade based on its condition, which could help determine its value at auction. So, do you have a fortune hiding in your pocket change? The 1982 copper Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors today, and the potential for finding one is out there. Remember, while most pennies are just worth a cent, a rare few can be worth a fortune. Happy hunting, and who knows? You might just be the next person to find a $1 million coin. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more incredible coin finds, and leave a comment below letting us know if you've found any rare coins. We're talking about the 1979 Lincoln penny, a coin that's turning heads in the numismatic world for its incredible potential value. Could you have one of these valuable pennies lying around? Let's find out. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909. It was created to honor President Abraham Lincoln, and over the years, certain variations of the penny have become incredibly valuable. One such variation is the 1979 penny, minted in Denver. Now, while most of these pennies are worth only face value, a rare few are worth much, much more. In 1979, the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, but as with any mass production, there are always a few that are different from the rest. Whether it's due to minting errors, rare materials, or unique features, these differences can turn a regular penny into a valuable collector's item. So, what makes the 1979 Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million? It all comes down to a few factors that make these pennies stand out. The value of any coin is heavily influenced by its rarity. The 1979 D penny with specific minting errors or unusual features is incredibly rare. We're talking about only a handful being in existence, which skyrockets its value. In the world of coin collecting, minting errors can turn an ordinary coin into a valuable one. Errors such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, or variations in the mint mark can make these pennies highly sought after. Another critical factor is the condition of the coin. Coins that have been preserved in almost pristine condition, like being graded MS67 or higher, are incredibly valuable. That's why some 1979 D pennies have fetched astronomical prices at auctions. Now that you know why the 1979 D Lincoln penny could be worth $1.3 million, let's talk about how to identify whether you have one of these valuable coins. There are a few key things you need to check. First, check the penny for the D mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Denver. You'll find this mint mark just below the year 1979 on the front side of the penny, right near Lincoln's bust. Next, examine the coin closely for any signs of minting errors. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loupe to look for features like double strikes, off-center strikes, or any unusual lettering. These can significantly increase the coin's value. Finally, assess the condition of the penny. Coins that are in excellent condition with minimal wear are always more valuable. If you think you have a penny in top condition, you should consider getting it professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC to verify its value. There have been some incredible sales of 1979 D Lincoln pennies over the years, with some fetching up to $1.3 million at auction. These are usually the result of rare errors and excellent condition, so it's worth taking the time to carefully examine your collection. One such penny sold for over $1 million because of its flawless condition and a rare minting error known as a double die. Auction houses and collectors are always on the lookout for these hidden treasures. So what should you do if you think you have a rare 1979 D penny? First, don't spend it. Set it aside and handle it carefully to avoid further wear and tear. Next, have it evaluated by a professional coin dealer or a grading service to determine its true value. And finally, if it turns out to be the real deal, you could potentially sell it at an auction or to a private collector for big money. Who knew that something as small as a penny could be worth $1.3 million? It just goes to show that you never know what kind of treasures are hiding in your pocket change. So, the next time you come across a 1979 D Lincoln penny, take a closer look. You could be holding a fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Who knows? We're diving into the story of the 1974 D Lincoln penny. Yes, that's right. A penny that could be worth up to $1.4 million. You heard that correctly, folks. So, stay tuned because you don't want to miss this incredible opportunity to learn more about this rare coin. Let's get started. Now, what makes a 1974 D Lincoln penny worth so much money? What should you be looking for? And most importantly, could you be holding one of these gems without even knowing it? In this video, we'll break it all down for you, from what makes this coin so valuable, to where you can find one, and how you can potentially sell it for big bucks. Stick around until the end to find out how a small copper coin became one of the most sought-after treasures in the coin collecting world. The 1974 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, and is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which has been around since 1909. While most of these pennies were minted in the billions and aren't considered rare, there are some special versions of this coin that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. The 1974 D penny is made primarily of copper, specifically 95% copper and 5% zinc. But what we're really interested in today is a unique variation of this penny that was made from aluminum. In 1973, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different materials to replace copper because of rising costs. They produced some aluminum penny prototypes, including a 1974 aluminum Lincoln penny. This was meant to save the government money on the production of pennies. However, the plan was never approved, and the coins were supposed to be melted down, but not all of them were. Some of these aluminum pennies somehow made their way into circulation, with only a few remaining today. These aluminum pennies are extremely rare, and that's what makes them so valuable. To understand why these coins are worth so much, you need to understand the rarity factor. The U.S. Mint never released the 1974 aluminum pennies to the public. Any that exist today were likely never meant to leave the mint and are considered illegal to own in some cases. In fact, there are only a few known examples of these coins that are in private collections. A 1974 aluminum penny in mint condition could fetch up to $1.4 million or more at auction. That's because there's a limited supply, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for such an unusual and historic coin. Not only is the coin rare, but its unique composition and the mystery surrounding its escape from the mint add an aura of intrigue that increases its value even more. Now, how can you tell if you have one of these ultra-rare pennies? The first thing you need to do is look at the date. If your penny is from 1974 and has the D mint mark, you're off to a good start. The mint mark is located just below the date on the front of the coin, indicating that it was minted in Denver. However, the key to identifying the $1 million version is the coin's material. A regular 1974 penny will feel heavier because it's made of copper, but an aluminum penny will be much lighter, weighing just about 0.93 grams. You can easily tell the difference by using a precise coin scale. Additionally, the aluminum penny will have a lighter, almost silver appearance compared to the reddish hue of copper pennies. So what should you do if you think you've found a 1974 aluminum penny? First, don't panic, but also, don't rush to sell it immediately. Before you do anything, you'll need to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can verify whether your coin is the real deal and assign it an official grade based on its condition. Once authenticated, you can consider selling your coin through major auction houses such as Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, where collectors of rare coins frequently place bids. You can also reach out to private collectors who specialize in rare pennies. However, keep in mind that legal issues have arisen in the past with the government reclaiming some of these aluminum pennies, so it's important to consult with a coin expert or lawyer to ensure you're proceeding correctly. Even if you don't have one of these rare aluminum pennies, there's still good news. Regular 1974 Lincoln pennies can still hold some value depending on their condition. A pristine, uncirculated copper 1974 penny can sell for around $10 to $20, and certain varieties with errors, like doubling or misstrikes, could be worth even more. So, be sure to keep an eye on all your 1974 pennies. You never know what hidden gems might be sitting in your coin jar. There you have it, folks. The 1974 Lincoln penny could be worth $1.4 million if it's one of those rare aluminum prototypes. Be sure to check your change, because you never know when you might strike it rich with a simple penny. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Z Coins World for more exciting coin news and valuable tips. We're diving into the world of the 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that collectors are hunting down, and some are willing to pay up to $1.5 million for it. Stick around, because I'm going to reveal exactly what makes this penny so valuable, and how you can tell if you have one hiding in your change jar. Now, let's get down to business. You might be asking, how can a 2019 Lincoln penny be worth so much money? After all, it's only a penny, right? Well, not exactly. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic piece of American currency for more than 100 years. But when it comes to rare and valuable coins, it's not just about age. Sometimes, it's small mistakes or anomalies in the minting process that make a coin incredibly valuable. That's exactly the case with this 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. In 2019, millions of pennies were produced by the U.S. Mint at various locations, including Philadelphia and Denver. However, the ones without a mint mark, especially from the Philadelphia Mint, have become particularly interesting to collectors. This is because some pennies from that year possess unique errors that make them incredibly rare. So, what exactly makes these pennies so valuable? It's all about minting errors. Collectors go wild for coins that have flaws, and in the case of this 2019 penny, the rare no-mint mark variety with specific errors are commanding extraordinary prices. A doubling of the image, particularly on the date or lettering. Foreign objects getting in the way during the striking process, causing unique marks. Pennies struck off center can be worth a lot more due to their unique appearance. These types of errors are rare, and when they occur on a coin as common as the 2019 penny, it turns that ordinary piece of change into a collector's dream. Here's the exciting part. How can you tell if you've got one of these rare and valuable pennies in your pocket? It all starts with a close examination. First, make sure your 2019 penny doesn't have a mint mark under the year. If it does, it's from Denver, marked with a D, and while it might still be worth something, it's the no mint mark variety that we're after. Next, look closely at the details on the penny. The most valuable versions will have clear minting errors, like doubling on Lincoln's profile or unusual markings on the coin. A magnifying glass or a coin microscope will help you see these details more clearly. If your penny was struck off center, with part of the design missing, you could be looking at a huge payday. Condition matters. A penny in uncirculated or mint condition will be worth far more than a well-worn one. Be sure to preserve its quality if you think you've got something valuable. So, you think you've found a 2019 penny worth $1.5 million? What's next? It's important to get the coin professionally appraised and graded. This will give you an official certification of the coin's condition and error, which is crucial when selling it to a collector or at an auction. Two of the most respected grading services are PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They will examine your penny, give it a grade, and verify any rare errors that make it valuable. Once it's graded, you can start shopping it around to serious buyers and auction houses. When it comes to selling your rare penny, there are a few options. You could list it on an online marketplace like eBay, or for serious collectors, consider going through a coin auction house. You'll have access to millions of potential buyers, but be sure to include your coin's grading certificate and plenty of detailed photos. If you want to get top dollar, sending your penny to a prestigious auction house might be the best route. These auctions attract serious buyers willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. Before you spend your next penny, be sure to take a good look. These rare 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies could be lurking in your wallet, or even in your spare change drawer. Finding one could be life-changing, turning a simple penny into $1 million treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins hiding in your everyday change, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin discoveries. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. We're diving deep into why this 2060 Lincoln penny is so valuable, how to spot one, and what you can do to maximize your chances of striking it rich. So, if you're ready to discover if you have one of these rare coins, let's get into it. The Lincoln penny, one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, has been in circulation for over a century. It honors Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and has been a staple in U.S. coinage since 1909. While millions of Lincoln pennies are minted each year, every so often, a rare error or unique characteristic makes one of these common coins extremely valuable. The 2060 penny, minted in Denver, was part of the regular minting process. But what makes this specific penny stand out is a set of unique errors and rare features that collectors are desperately hunting for. We'll break down exactly what makes this penny worth so much. It might just blow your mind. So, why would a regular-looking penny from 2006 be worth a mind-boggling $1.60 million? It all comes down to coin errors and specific characteristics. There are a few rare varieties of the 2060 Lincoln penny that have these unusual. The most sought-after 2060 pennies are those that feature minting errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. These mistakes are incredibly rare and occur during the minting process, making the coin stand out to serious collectors. Another important factor is the condition of the coin. Pennies that have been graded by professional coin grading services as MS68 or higher, meaning they are in near-perfect condition, fetch the highest prices. The penny in pristine condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Some 2060 pennies may have a unique luster, or finish that is different from the typical penny. Whether it's a result of an anomaly during the minting process or a rare type of metal composition, this could also boost the coin's value significantly. Some coins were struck using worn-out dies, which results in coins with faint or unclear details. A few 2060 pennies may feature a weak strike or even doubled images, making them stand out to collectors. When you combine all these factors, you're looking at a penny that might seem ordinary to the untrained eye but is worth a small fortune to coin experts and collectors. Do I have one of these valuable pennies? Here's the first step is to look at the overall condition of your 2060 penny. Check for any visible wear, scratches, or damage. If the penny looks nearly brand new, you might have something special on your hands. Remember, coins in mint condition are far more valuable. Use a magnifying glass to closely inspect the details. Check the edges of the penny, the date, the portrait of Lincoln, and the D mint mark. Any unusual doubling of the numbers or letters. Is the penny off-center, or does it have a smooth edge where it shouldn't? If you spot any abnormalities, this could increase the coin's worth significantly. If you suspect you have a rare error or high-grade penny, it's important to get it professionally graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assess your coin's condition and certify it with an official grade. This is the key step if you want to know whether your penny is worth big bucks. Lastly, if you're unsure about the value of your coin, it's always a good idea to consult with a coin expert or a trusted coin dealer. They can help you determine if your penny is truly one of the rare ones worth $1.6 million. You might be wondering why collectors are willing to pay so much for rare coins, like this 2060 Lincoln penny. Well, rare coins are more than just pieces of metal. They represent history, artistry, and in some cases, a unique mistake that makes them one of a kind. This combination of rarity, error, and history is what drives prices sky high at auctions. In fact, in recent years, we've seen rare coins break records at auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers, fetching millions of dollars from dedicated collectors who want to own a piece of history. Your 2060 Lincoln penny could be the next big thing. So, you're excited to hunt for rare pennies? Great! Here are a few quick tips to maximize your chances of finding a valuable 2060 Lincoln penny, or any rare coin for that matter. Always take a second to look at the coins you receive in change, especially older coins. Rare coins often slip through circulation unnoticed. Visit your local bank and ask for rolls of pennies. Sorting through these rolls can be a great way to find hidden treasures. Coin shows and coin shops are great places to find rare coins. Plus, You can learn a lot from experienced collectors. There are online communities filled with coin collectors who share tips, trades, and even sell rare coins. It's a great way to expand your knowledge and network with fellow collectors. There you have it, the 2060 Lincoln penny that could be worth $1.6 million. So, get out there and start checking your change, because you never know when you might stumble upon a fortune. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on rare and valuable coins. We'll be bringing you even more incredible coin stories that could help you uncover hidden treasure.